Well,
Hey toy fans, Aaron here, and today we're going to keep looking at some of the Black Series figures from that Darth Revan wave. So today we've got the 6-inch Black Series Snowtrooper. So let's head to that table and check them out. Alright, so here we have the Snowtrooper in that red and black packaging, and he is number 35 in the lineup. And as usual on the backside, you got a short little write-up about the Snowtrooper himself. So let's get him opened up. So the first thing that's immediately noticed is how dark the undersuit is. This is a very tan, maybe like a dark creamy white or something. I don't know. And that's really my only problem with this figure. I just feel like this undersuit maybe should have been gray or dirtied up a bit. Looking back in the movie, they weren't all pure white, which is what I had in my head, but this seems just a little too far to the extreme. I think the head sculpting looks great. The eyes are painted in nicely. Got those ripples along the front face piece there. And you got a little bit of detailing on the back of the helmet. Everything looks proper in the armor, very bright white. The little buttons and knobs on his chest piece are painted in quite nicely. The details on the backpack here, everything looks to be proper there. Looks very nice. And along the belt area, you got these little pouches molded in there on the plastic. And then on the back side is a little canister there. And you got a lot of sculpting down on the legs for the cloth there. It's molded plastic, not cloth, but the sculpting looks good there, and the boots look great as well. Lots of dirt wash on it. So aside from the color, it's really a great looking figure. So this Snowtrooper does come with two guns. He has the smaller E11 blaster. This is a standard Stormtrooper gun. This is the same sculpting and paint job there with that little silver that we received on the Stormtrooper gun that came with the Princess Leia Black Series figure. And then he also comes with this much larger rifle here. Lots of great weathering on this with the silver painting kind of rubbed into that black there. It really makes it look like it's seen a lot of use. Just one thing to note about the Snowtrooper here, and that is his right hand is where the trigger finger is articulated in, or sculpted in rather. His left hand, he's got the finger out just a smidge, but it's all molded in there. It's not a separate finger like it is on the other side. So if you want to display him with both guns, you'd be best to put this larger rifle in his trigger hand, where it fits in nicely. And then if you want the Stormtrooper blaster in his left hand, it looks pretty okay there. And if you didn't notice from the window packaging, this backpack is removable. Just slides into the little peg hole on the back. As far as the articulation goes on this guy, you're not going to get anything really out of the head. Because of the sculpting of his helmet through here, it just doesn't allow for that much movement. Nothing really up and down. You get a little bit side to side, not all that much. As far as at the shoulders, they come up very nice and straight. Of course, they both do rotate around. And then at the elbows here, you got the swivel, along with the bend back and forth. At the hands, swivel at the wrist, and the left hand goes side to side. And then as far as the right hand goes, it has the up and down movement. You get a little bit of motion there. At the waist here, again, because of the way this armor is sculpted in, not a lot of side-to-side movement. And nothing for crunching up and down. Now things get pretty dicey for articulation as we get past the waist here. Because of this plastic piece around here, which is rather soft, but still, it does limit a lot of the leg movement. You can't bend that leg back. You get just a hair of movement before it gets in the way. And also, you can't really bend the leg out as much because of this front piece here. And not a lot of opening the legs up to the side either. At the top of the thigh, you do have the rotation in there. At the knee joint, it is double jointed, except this piece gets in the way. You're not going to get a lot going back. And since there's not a lot of room in the front here, you don't have much in the way of allowing that range of motion in this leg. And then as far as the feet, you got a little bit of forward and back there. And it pivots at the ankle. Overall, I think it's a pretty good looking figure. Sometimes that darker color of the undersuit gets to me and sometimes it doesn't. But I do still like it. I'll never complain about adding anything from Star Wars to my toy shelf. So that wraps up my look at the Snowtrooper. Is this a figure that you've found yet or have added to your collection? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching.